Disqualification in this one. The only way to win is to put your opponent in the casket and shut the lid. Pinfalls and submissions mean nothing.
Hard for the focus to not be on the casket because this environment is all about embracing chaos and horror.
Choose any Seth Rollins nickname you want, they're all true. And the WWE Universe can't deny it.
Oof.
Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Going outside. What's he got planned here? Looking for something, anything under the ring.
Cora grabs a hold of a weapon she's quickly becoming synonymous with. The kendo stick.
Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
Seth Rollins has found his favorite equalizer, a steel chair. Good night.
Only the sickest superstars have ever actively wanted to be in a match like this, but once you are, you have to get into a dark mindset.
When it comes to a casket match, it all boils down to a matter of who can be the most sadistic superstar in the match. Losing this one can change you forever.
Had it scouted, now can capitalize.
Back elbow smash, nothing fancy.
Driven right into the post.
Ooh.
That may be the final blow that puts him in the casket.
No, get out of there. And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous.
The visionary allowing us... Oh, and that's what you get for disrespecting your opponent.
Trying to close the lids. And then they survive.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
And this one's taken to the outside. Jumping knee strike.
Lights out.
And she reversed it. Kick gets caught.
Oh, elbow to the knee.
That'll hyperextend your leg. Soul kick.
Looking for the double underhook. Here it comes. Pedigree.
What an innovative maneuver from Rollins.
Underselling as always. Who else do you see doing that around here? Rollins.
Here comes the stomp. No!
Dangerous intentions in her mind right now.
I know she's in a league of her own, but this is ridiculous.
This one's close to over. Can they get him? Yeah, into the casket.
Close the lid.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
It's a battle.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? He'll make his way to the ring. And an elbow.
No signs of either combatant backing down.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
WWE Universe universe appreciating these athletes going all out. Ooh.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. Ooh.
Who will break first? That is the question. This is a war that's going off with everything they've got now.
Looks like we know who won that exchange.
Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way. They did it. They survived for now.
They're going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
She'll take things into the ring.
Stiff elbow will break that up.
Nice hip toss.
Seth Rollins desperately needs to figure this out.
And Cora is carefully calculating every moment.
Now Rollins looking for some momentum.
Brief sign of adrenaline for Rollins.
Then here come the punches.
Oh. Oh, look out. It's on now. Oof.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. The fight is on, and it's furious.
Slugging away with everything they've got. Drop kick. Beautiful.
Oh no, into the casket!
Close the lid and it's over.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to... They survive!
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
She's headed out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her. Oh. He counters with a great reversal. And saw what was coming there. These superstars have endured so much punishment.
Certainly looking worse for wear, but the tide can shift at any moment.
Kick to the body.
Into a double arm DDT.
A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket.
And evades the attack.
Single leg drop kick.
Rollins lining it up.
Stop! Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket.
We've got to acknowledge these fans, a packed arena, and we're hearing every single voice.
It is loud and it is mad in here.
Trying to close the lid, this is going to be tough.
It's not over yet.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Returning back to the ring.
Down by the DDT.
Sent out of the ring the hard way. And now headed to the outside. Fishing for something beneath the ring.
Clearly thinking a steel chair is what's needed right about now. And taking aim right at the midsection with this offense. And once again, it's her torso area taking the punishment.
What's he open to find down there?
Now we're talking. This sledgehammer might be what decides this match.
And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver.
She saw that coming.
Feds press takes him down.
Then here come the punches.
Oh.
A defensive elbow to the gut ends that. Dueling reversals.
She's launched out of the ring. No count out as he takes things out of the ring. Lift it up. What's next?
Powerbomb into the casket.
Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Their opponent showing massive resistance.
They did it. They survived for now.
They're going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
Under the ropes and back into the ring.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Tossed around like a rag doll.
Jade with the quick wherewithal. Rollins looking for it.
Stop!
This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
What a display of strength here. Into the casket. If they close the top, this one's over.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way they're going to prevent Doomsday here.
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. Here she goes, sliding back into the ring.
Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over.
Doing their best to try and close the casket.
Just delaying the inevitable.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? He gets back into the ring. And outside she goes. What's her plan here?
Kick to the body.
Double arm DDT.
Oh, turnabout is fair play, gentlemen.
The Kingslayer is dominating.
Core's getting knocked back at every turn. Doing their best to try and close the casket.
Just delaying the inevitable.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive?
And she wisely heads back to the ring. Fistfuls of hair into the snapmare. Oh my God, this is just nasty.
Whoa, slamming that bat down as hard as possible.
Oh! One wicked attack after another.
Into the casket they go.
Oh no, rest in pieces. Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way they're going to prevent Doomsday here. They did it. They survived for now.
They're going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
Looks like he's coming back in.
Cora Jade with
Jade! The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket. The noise surging through this arena is ridiculous.
It's the echoes of the universe witnessing a... We've got...
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. Returning to the ring now.
Ooh.
Someone call a dentist.
Seth Rollins just getting dismantled.
Cora continues the assault.
Oh, man. Adding more injury to injury. That hammer.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
Oh, super kick.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring. Moves from the ring to the outside. Oh, what a shot. Really swinging wildly now. Oh, we are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Seth Rollins taking charge in a big way.
Yeah, Jade has to find a response quickly.
Oh, God, drilled right into the post.
She countered that into her own offense.
Rollins.
Seth Rollins back up.
Uh-oh. Let's go. We're going to see it.
Stop.
This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
And what do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket. However you feel about Seth Rollins, he knows how to get the crowd going.
Delivers the knee. Cora just can't stop this attack.
Yeah, Seth is really grinding the opposition down.
Body slam slipped out.
Inverted DDT.
Down on the ground, getting pummeled by that hammer.
Oh, looks like we're gonna see it. Selena Del Sol.
That move shows off the intangibles that made Jade a woman to be reckoned with. It's been a hardship for these superstars to get to this point, and I think these fans are driving them to claw that extra inch.
You can sense the ride these fans have been on, and I'm right there with them.
Desperately trying to force the casket closed. And mercifully, this one's over.
Rest in peace.
Here is your winner, Seth Freakin Rollins.
The casket is sealed, and this one is as good as buried.
No one wants to be put in a casket before their time, and they have to be upset.
Here we go, and one of these competitors is going to end up trapped inside that casket.
There's definitely an eerie feeling in the arena tonight. It's just metaphorical, but that casket seems to hold bigger implications for these two.
I don't think anyone wants to end up in a casket before their time.
There's an air of dark intensity here, Corey. There's a sense of dread. How does that affect the mental aspect of this match?
Well, for some superstars, it's sure to put them off balance, maybe even creep them out a little. For others, they embrace this kind of atmosphere and know how to use it to their advantage. We'll just have to see whose favor this macabre setting plays to.
Oh, solid kick across the back.
Oh! Head of steam.
Knee right to the face.
Oh, man.
Rollins is looking unstoppable.
Cora's getting knocked back at every turn.
Can they close?
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
Nice hip toss. It couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that.
tossed back into the ring.
And Jade is clearly looking for a fight here.
Single underhook.
Face first.
Driven down.
What a reversal. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Double axe handle right on target. From the middle rope. From the middle ropes, tornado DDT.
She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here. Turns that in his favor. Oh, look at this. Hair pull mat slam.
Isolating their opponent's arm and oh!
Oh, stop right to the hand.
Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
Cora grabs a hold of a weapon she's quickly becoming synonymous with. The kendo stick. He just flipped the script there.
They're gonna wear down their opponent. Oh, with the heel hook stretch. Seth is being overwhelmed.
Cora continues the assault.
Oh, looks like we're gonna see it.
Sliced bread.
Cora Jade making a big statement with that one.
As devastating and ruthless as it gets.
And uses the arm drag to reverse. Single leg drop kick. And once again, she's put on the back foot.
Seth with an absolutely predatory attack there. Using the elbow to escape the attack.
Answer after answer for each other's offense.
Oh, super kick instead.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Rollins lining it up.
Oh, trying to stop and got hit by an RKO.
Turns it around. Sole of the foot meets the stomach. Oh!
Not a good spot to be in.
As their opponent, almost into the casket, and now they are. All you gotta do is shut the lid.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent...
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
Sliding into the ring now. Oh, into the casket they go.
Oh, no. Rest in peace.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the...
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. And he comes in under the ropes now. She's taking things to the floor here. Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now?
That is a power-packed punch.
Oh, no, into the casket.
Close the lid and it's over. Doing their best to try and close the...
They did it. They survived for now.
You're going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
She's ready to take this match to the outside. She turns it around with the reversal.
Wow, look at that agility. Trapped in a tough situation, trying to find her way out. And she does.
Cora Jade with Jade. They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
I'll tell you this, guys, no competitor here is looking to give in. It's going to take a lot to end this fight.
We are just seeing sheer perseverance. Nothing is being left back.
Catches the leg. Uh-oh. Dragon screw. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
And Cora eludes that.
Running Hurricane Rana.
Uh-oh.
Countering that offense.
These two showing how well they know each other.
Ooh, face first.
And once again, Cora hit with a hard shot from the competition.
Well, I'm sure Rollins is hoping he's nearing the finish line in this grueling match. Inverted DDT.
Getting out of harm's way. All the way up for a suplex. No, 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 no. Wiggles free. From behind. Chop block. Fez press.
She's getting something from under the ring.
Out of everything under the ring, we're pulling out shovels now? That just makes me sick. All the way up. There it is. Show Nui.
Tossing them into the casket. Close the lid. Close the lid. Trying to close the lid.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
She wants to take this thing to the outside.
Down in the gutbuster.
She turns that attack away. Uh-oh.
And he turned it around. Seth Rollins.
Rollins with the stomp. Now's as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now. The WWE Universe is absolutely on fire right now.
I can barely hear you, Byron. I'm loving this. And now thrown back into the ring.
Looking for a scoop slam. No, slips behind.
Inverted DDT connects.
Look at this, just stomp after stomp after stomp. Oh, man. Cuts off their offense with a swift elbow to the gut.
And a basement drop kick.
Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over.
Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Their opponent showing massive resistance. And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
She's choosing to leave the ring now.
Jade with the quick wherewithal.
Trading counters here.
Rollins.
Oh, Seth Rollins back of the neck with a forearm. What a blow. Whip back into the ring. Bam! She flipped that attack around. Oh, look at this. Hair pull mat slam.
Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there.
Trying to close the lid. This is going to be tough.
It's not close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Oh, no. The shovel right to the head. And he avoids what was coming.
Sling blade.
Well, I think we know what Rollins is thinking now.
The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket.
This arena has come unglued.
You can feel the foundation shifting with every turn in the match. Dumped into the casket. Now slam the lid, and this one's...
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket. And the lid has been shut.
R.I.P.
Here is your winner, Wwe Freakin Rollins.
Quite literally, the final nail in the coffin, gentlemen. One of the most infamous stipulations in all of WWE. This is a casket match. To win, you must lay your opponent into the casket and successfully close the lid on him.
You have to lay your opponent to rest, so to speak. No one's getting in that casket quietly. This match...
Sent hard to the outside. This superstar picking up speed. Wrecking ball. Drop kick. And that takes so much skill to land with such accuracy.
It takes a whole lot of luck, too.
Corey, what do you think is going to be the deciding factor in this matchup? What will give either superstar the edge to closing the casket lid?
It's all going to come down to who has the killer instinct. Who's willing to take a deep dive into a dark place. Sinister actions are the only way to survive.
Man, what timing on that counter.
Hurricanrana. Delivered into the barricade.
Oh! Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Wait. She grabbed the shovel? Why?
Good God almighty, that could end it all right here. One counter met by another.
Mat slam with some attitude.
Catches the kick.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the teeth. Sent straight into the barricade.
Indy counters. Jumping knee strike.
Lights out.
The stump puller. Leg snap. And Cora perhaps learning she's not the only ruthless competitor in this fight.
And Rollins is wearing a self-satisfied smirk after landing that. Muscled into the casket.
Close the lid, win this thing, win it!
Doing their... And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one.
Big elbow.
Calculating the next move here.
Dropping their opponent into the casket. This could be over.
Can they close? Did they survive?
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket. Looks like Cora is locked in on her opponent.
Bam!
These two trading one blow after another.
Oh.
Giving up attention. They have to finish this. Neither competitor is backing down. Ooh! What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what. Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Ooh. They are emptying the back and forth, blow for blow, just teeing off on another.
That shot ends things.
Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over.
Desperately trying to force the casket closed. Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
She's going under the ring now.
Looking for the single leg DDT.
Cora can't find a foothold in this match.
Jade needs to find a trick in her playbook now. Here comes the setup, double underhook. There it is.
Pedigree.
Pure skill on display from Seth Rollins.
Yeah, I believe my own hype too if I could do that. Jade able to stop the blitz that was coming her way.
The U-turn Cora needed in this match could have been that right.
Cora Jade with
Jade. A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
And it looks like she's got the sledgehammer. Can someone please take it away from her? Just like that, Rollins dodges.
No clue what he hopes to find down there.
Seth Rollins has found his favorite equalizer, a steel chair.
Lands the elbow. Oh, man.
He didn't need that eyebrow anyway. Oh, using the knee as a weapon.
And the pace is quick and Curtis.
Rollins looking to end it.
Curb stop.
The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now.
We have seen such a physical match from these combatants, and the wear and tear is starting to show.
And now's the time where the smartest competitor needs to take advantage of the situation. Needs to figure out the quick.
Cora Jade with
Jade.
This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
What a shot. Straight brutality coming right at you.
Gets out of the way of that one.
Here it comes.
Double under.
Legendary pedigree.
Rollins lining it up.
Oh, Seth Rollins with a massive stomp.
This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
What do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket. These superstars have toiled away endlessly, and this crowd is on their feet in full appreciation.
An incredible sight to see.
It's the sudden stop at the barricade. Oh my gosh, what impact!
Rising up on spaghetti legs. This is not where you want to be.
Kick to the body. Double underhook DDT.
Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket.
Tossing them into the casket. Close the lid, close the lid. Can they close the casket with the...
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? This is a situation you want to avoid.
And over the top into a rough landing. I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here.
That may be the final blow that puts him in the casket.
Oh, no, get out of there. Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
Slamming the lid shut, and there's the winner.
What an unbelievable battle.
Here is your winner, Wwe Freakin.
There's only one way to win this match. Place your opponent in the casket, close the lid.
Which means anything goes, and you do whatever it takes to get the job done. But win or lose, a casket match is the type of thing that fundamentally changes a person.
The fact is definitely something to keep in mind as this thing gets underway. He's looking to take things to the outside now. Someone's final resting place looming ringside. Corey, what's going through the mind of these superstars?
Well, there has to be a certain level of fear setting in about now, Cole. A fight or flight feeling. And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. Step ahead there.
Got it cinched in. This could be it.
For the small package driver.
Turning the tables.
Steered away there.
What's Rollins have planned here? Ooh, package driver. Ooh. Knee strike.
Pulls the ripcord. Revolution knee.
And Jade's toughness being put to the test.
She knew what she was in for tonight. She came prepared for this.
Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over.
Doing their close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
And now he may be planning to turn this match into his very own home run derby.
Jarring European uppercut.
Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach.
With an uppercut. And Rollins looked to step behind.
Yeah, Koa came prepared for this matchup.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Seth Rollins gonna put his opponent away. A revolution knee. Lands a timely reversal.
Oh, driving the elbow.
Boom!
Boom! picked up and being carried around now.
Running sit-out powerbomb. That powerbomb was absolutely worthy of both halves of its name. Planted neck first.
She's been slowed down yet again.
Yeah, Rollins at this stage getting visions of winding this battle down.
Here we go. Inverted DDT.
Lights out.
A relentless continued assault from Rollins.
Yeah, Jade has to find a response quickly.
Effective counter.
Momentum isn't completely out of Cora's side just yet.
Prime opportunity now for Cora to get some separation and gather herself. And she's wasting no time kicking things up by bringing this chair into play.
Ooh, great anticipation. Ooh. Ooh, she puts the brakes on that.
She's able to take a stand there.
Standing up for herself and fighting back.
Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there.
And then they survive.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
And slides back into the ring. Fends off the attack with an elbow.
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in.
Looking for a scoop slam. No, slips behind. Inverted DDT. Rollins got out of the way. Rollins kick to the gut. Arms hooked.
Hammering.
Seth Rollins once again doing whatever it takes to defeat the competition.
He is definitely determined to get what he wants. As their opponent, almost into the casket, and now they are. All you gotta do is shut the lid. Doing their best to try and close the casket.
Just delaying the inevitable. And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous.
Things are heading ringside now. Oof, whipped right into the post.
Sentai!
His body is dealing with a lot of stress here.
Every aspect of your toughness gets tested in a lengthy match, mental and physical.
He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
And it's time to play the game, as they say, with this sledgehammer.
Looks like she's going to shake it off, but she needs to make sure to protect her head back.
Caught in a bad spot. Body slam. Oh my, sent flying.
Rollins lining it up. Here it comes.
Stop! They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut.
Uh-oh. Fends it off. Good counter.
Uh-oh.
He's able to reverse it.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
Muscled into the casket.
Close the lid. Win this thing. Win it.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
He's headed out to the ringside area, sliding back into the ring.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here. Kick to the body. Double underhook into a DDT.
Talk about insult to injury.
Hoisted up high here.
An extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh my God, even worse. All that happens now is the casket is desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Their opponent showing massive resistance.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Taking this thing out onto the floor now. Gets lifted into position.
Oh, man. She knew how to evade that.
Oh, look at this. Hair pull net slam.
Oh my goodness. Oh no, look out. Here we go. That's called changing the decor of the broadcast area.
I have a feeling there's more to come, Corey. Knee strike.
And Rollins contending with some more hard offense.
I guarantee Jade wants to end things as soon as possible. For sliced bread.
Jade sending a message there.
One that says, do not mess with me because I will respond in kind.
What impact! Right in the kisser. Rollins getting worked on here.
Yeah, Cora's on the roll now.
This has become a monumental. Seth Rollins. Right to the back of the neck.
This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
What do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. Uh-oh. Has to find a way out of this. Into the casket. If they close the top, this one's over.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way they're going to prevent doomsday here. They did it. They survived for now.
Got to be breathing a sigh of relief.
And back into the ring she goes. She fights back with the counter.
High-level ability being shown with each of these counters. And gets sent right into the corner.
Uh-oh. Watch out.
Right into the ring post. What impact. Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Oh, man, that was nasty.
They weren't that good looking anyway.
A quick reversal from her. The roar of this crowd has been building, and they are at a fever pitch right now.
You can feel the anticipation growing with every second that ticks past in this match.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
It's a battle of wills here. Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
She goes under the ropes, back inside.
He puts him into the corner.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated.
monster. Sliding out of danger there. Now that was athletic. Cora Jade with Jade. They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
These two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow.
Oof. Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Ooh. Rapid fire shots. Another superstar backing down.
And just like that, the scales are imbalanced.
Looking for a scoop slam, but from behind, inverted DDT connects. And she's fine taking this to the outside.
Selecting the shovel, and you know what that means. We're in for some punishment.
Momentum has pivoted toward Cora.
And Rollins in need of salvation.
Beating down with a shovel, straight pummeling them with it. These are dangerous attacks on their own, but now the damage is exponentially multiplying.
Oh no, into the casket!
Close the lid and it's over. Doing their best to try and close the casket.
Just delaying the inevitable.
They may survive!
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
Moving into the ring. Sent right into the corner.
Marching up the corner.
Sliced bread!
Looks like she wants to take things to the floor here.
And she's coming back to the ring now. Rollins can't find any reprieve right now.
One attack after another from Jade. We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. They're fighting back.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive?
Back into the ring now.
She gets taken into the corner, needs to get out.
Oh, I think we know what Rollins is thinking now.
The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now. The admiration for these superstars is echoing throughout this arena right now.
An extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh my God, even worse. All that happens now is the casket.
Trying to close the lid, this is gonna be tough.
It's not over yet.
And that, my friends, is all she wrote.
What a victory.
Here is your winner, Seth Freakin Rollins.
Finally, the carnage of this casket match has come to an end.
And losing a casket match means you are suffocating in that coffin. It has to be the worst feeling in the world.
Imagine entering a battle where your destiny is tied to closing the top of a casket.
Think of the disdain you must clutch to from another individual where you have to get them in a closed casket.
It's what nightmares are made of. The images of you being put in a casket just replay in your mind on a loop.
The Revolution knee finds the mark.
Knee right to the face!
Oh, man.
Anticipated that.
Running clothesline. And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one. Lifted and completely helpless here. Oklahoma slam.
Kick to the back.
Oh, man, that was nasty.
They weren't that good looking anyway.
Just like that. She turned it around.
Inverted face lock.
Driven down with an elbow to the heart. Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near.
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. I don't know what they're looking for here.
Shades of the old EC dub as a kendo stick is introduced to the proceedings.
We know there are no rules. We know you have to incapacitate your opponent. But how do you battle with the casket so near?
You can't obsess over your own mortality. If you get distracted thinking about the great beyond, you'll find yourself in the back of a hearse by the end of the night.
Right to the leg.
Rollins might need to adapt a little better after that.
Torturous knee.
Facebuster first.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
Turns it around.
Kick to the gut.
Cranked around into a neck breaker.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Look at these kicks. Bang! Just never had a chance to block any of those.
Boom! Oh, she retaliates. Oh, look at this. Hair pull mat slam. And Rollins couldn't get out of harm's way there.
Yeah, but you know this one is still up in the air.
Holy, meet the barricade. It's the sudden stop at the barricade.
And gets tossed back into the mat. Gosh.
Got out of the way, but can he capitalize?
Sling blade.
Rollins with an homage to the game.
Double underarm hook, blocked, and
Into a clothesline. She's bringing the fight outside.
She's got a chair, and her opponent is in her sights. Face first into the chair.
Rollins dodges in the nick of time.
Single leg drop kick.
Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over. Can they close the... They did it! They survived for now!
You're going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
Sliding in under the rope. She's back in the ring. Caught the leg. Caught. Uh-oh. Dragon screw. Boom. A leg drop.
Lands an elbow. These two going strike for strike, it seems.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Rolling elbow finds its mark. Ouch.
Totally helpless at the moment.
An extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh my God, even worse. All that happens now is the casket is...
Well, we've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. They're fighting.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
What's she looking for under the ring?
And you know she means business since she went with the sledgehammer.
In a well-timed counter.
Kick to the gut.
Cracked around into a neck breaker. Stalking here. Could be a prelude to something big. Cora feeling a little jaded. Now is as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now. Oh, my God.
Oh, my! And these attacks are spelling nothing but trouble.
This will be the time to go, guys.
Denied with an elbow.
Seth Rollins, vintage Falcon Arrow. Back into the ring here. Ouch! He has truly gone to a different zone, you guys. Oh, God. You've got to wonder how much has been taken out of these superstars thus far.
And is there anything left?
Just using their foot as a weapon.
So ruthless.
Looking to explore things ringside now.
She's got the shovel now. Remind me to not get on her bad side.
Coming down hard with that shovel. Bang!
Escapes out of that attack.
Just one right after the other. Can't be stopped. Rollins landing awkward outside. She's ready to take this match to the outside.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
And an answer from her.
Nice. hip toss.
Cora being the aggressor.
Yeah, Cora is on a roll now.
Look at this. This can't be good.
Dumped into the casket. Now slam the lid, and this one's over. Trying to force the casket closed to end this.
They survived.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
She's headed outside now.
I wonder what her game plan is.
Rolling elbow finds its mark. Ouch. Rollins looking to end it. Rollins with the stomp. A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket.
Stops the kick.
Oh, man, right on the jaw.
That'll ruin your day.
You can sense it. This crowd is on pins and needles.
The WWE Universe is ready to erupt. Are we close to the beginning of the end?
My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that.
Oh my gosh!
Takes their breath out. Effective counter.
Ooh! Packed crowd on their toes. This is what it is all about.
But right hands create separation and an escape. Right hand after right hand. This is ugly.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
There's no crying in baseball, gentlemen, but finding yourself on the receiving end of that bat might tell a different story. Oh, man, might as well be in the batting cage now.
Seth Rollins just getting dismantled.
Yeah, Rollins has hit a roadblock here.
What a way to get out of that one.
Momentum.
Kick to the body. Double underhook DDT.
Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket.
Oh, no, this one's as good as done.
Darkness is soon to follow. Doing their best to try and close the casket.
Just delaying the inevitable.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? Back into the ring she goes. Oh, chair shot delivered. Boom, what impact. Oh.
Rollins lining it up. Stop! The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket. Anything can happen in WWE, and this audience is seeing that firsthand.
The entire WWE Universe is going to have to pick their jaws off the floor after this one's done.
Trying to close the lid. This is going to be tough.
It's not over yet.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
And now heading back inside the ring. Sending her up on the top rope.
Rollins perched up top. What's coming next?
Oh, no. No way. No way. Superplex. Not done yet.
Into the Falcon Arrow.
And that was a big freaking move.
Rollins lining it up. Here it comes.
Seth Rollins with a massive stomp.
The end could be near. Stay focused. focused and make your way to the casket. Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near.
Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Their opponent and just like that, they have won the casket match.
I can't believe it. What a battle.
Here is your winner, Seth Freakin Rollins.
The casket has been closed, both literally and figuratively.
A petrifying final moments to this match. Watching...
The bell is tolled and this match is now official. This is a casket match. The only way to win is to get your opponent into that casket and slam the lid shut on him.
A grim task that is much easier said than done. It's going to take a ton of determination and brutal offense to wear your opponent down to the point where you can seal them inside that casket.
Do you have to make it sound so spooky?
Oh, dropping down all their weight.
Gosh. Drop kick. Beautiful. Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? Oh, look at this. Hair pull mat slam. Bang! Crucial counter there. Oof. I don't know what they're looking for here.
Seth Rollins has found his favorite equalizer, a steel chair.
Any tips for keeping yourself out of that casket when you're competing in this kind of match, Corey?
Yeah, when you need to, run away. I'm not kidding. Keeping a healthy distance between you and your potential final resting place is the best thing you can do sometimes.
Ooh, bang! Had the foresight to get out of that one.
Spin kick to the midsection. That seemed to have rocked Jade's foundation.
Yeah, and there was no questioning Seth's motives after that move. A running Hurricane Rana.
Beautiful.
Now, some might call that showing off, but what a display. What a way to flaunt your abilities.
Reversal. And that turns things around. Ah, drop kick.
Right on the money.
I don't like where this is going.
Yeah, Cole, this has the possibility to completely unravel here.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. Look at this.
With a DDT.
Clearing up our announce desk. Things are about to turn disastrous. Hair pull mat slam.
Oh, what a knee.
Tossed back into the ring.
And Cora eludes that.
Bang! Got them off their feet here.
As their opponent, almost into the casket, and now they are. All you gotta do is shut the lid.
Trying to close the lid.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here. Oh.
He averts the offense.
And that definitely made solid impact. And she's returning fire. And now gets tossed into the ring. What a forearm.
Repositioning their opponent. Looks like a neck breaker. Ooh, bang!
Looking to grind the features off their face across the top rope.
Now that was a very questionable attack. I think it goes beyond any gray area.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move. Sliced bread.
And if Jade had a point to prove, she just might have done it there.
She's headed out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her. She's looking for something under the ring to even her odds here.
Cora grabs a hold of a weapon she's quickly becoming synonymous with. The kendo stick. Oh! Evades the attack.
And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver.
Oh!
Neither superstar giving an inch here. Ooh! The fight is on, and it's furious.
Slugging away with everything they've got. Oh!
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Oh, man. WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out. Ooh! Boom!
No more holding back, going all out now.
Oh, jeez, looking absolutely rocked. Elbow puts an end to that.
Several reversals, neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defenses.
Fires back with a crucial elbow.
Connecting. Kick to the body.
Cora Jade with a double arm DDT.
They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
She's heading outside the ring now.
Just like that, Rollins dodges.
Punch straight to the face, stays off the attack.
He's able to dodge out of the way.
There's the setup. Here we go, Byron.
Could agree.
That is Rollins showing just what it means to be the visionary.
No stop. No! RKO!
At this juncture, you have to wonder if these superstars can keep up this pace.
They're certainly being taken into the deep waters now.
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
I have no clue how much lawn work needs to be done in this one, but we have a shovel now. Saw what was coming and got out of dodge quick. Head being targeted again, it seems.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Jade getting excited. What's she gonna do?
Into the casket they go.
Oh, no. Rest in pieces. Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing. And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. She's headed out of the ring.
Looking for a little more breathing room.
Setting up for something here. Oh, clobbered by the steps.
That'll make you reassess some things.
Muscled into the casket.
Close the lid, win this thing, win it! Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to... They survive!
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
And this one could be moving to ringside. Oh, and it's reversed.
Proof these superstars have done their homework.
Face first.
Driven down. Everyone watching this is on pins and needles. What a match.
A battle for the ages. You can't help but get amped. She dodges out of the way.
Running Hurricane Rana.
Good God almighty, that could end it all right here.
Rollins dodges in the nick of time.
Tossing them into the casket. Close the lid, close the lid.
Doing their best to try and close the casket.
They did it. They survived for now.
They're going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
And he re-enters into the ring.
Uh-oh. Arm drag. Simple yet effective way to get out of a predicament.
Oh, man. Oh, the elbow connects. Shifting their motion into a takedown.
Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over. Trying to close the lid. Trying. This is going to be tough.
It's not over yet.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done. And he now slides back into the ring.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down and
a series of vicious stomps.
every person in this capacity crowd is on their feet.
And with good reason. These superstars are earning all of their respect. We're going to end this emphatically. What a pedigree.
He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
The steel chair. Looks like he's opted to go with the simple but effective statement here. Oh, God. Oh, man.
Every successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation.
And she quickly turned that around.
Oh, man.
Up and down. What a slam.
And now thrown back into the ring. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Bang! He finds a counter. Seth Rollins hooking up his opponent. A small package driver. Rollins from up high.
Uh-oh. In position, waiting for an opening.
From the top rope.
Super stomp. A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
And
the lid has been shut. R.I.P.
Here is your winner, Seth Freakin Rollins.
We have our brave winner in this grueling casket match.
A grim victory here, having laid to rest the opposition.